So I've lived in San Jose pretty much my whole life. I've also lived in Southern California for a little bit. For 5 years, I went to school out there, and I also lived in Las Vegas, Nevada for about 6 months. Just I was working there for a little bit, but I came back to San Jose, and I think it's for a great reason. Like it's a beautiful place to live. Today's video, I actually want to talk about the 5 pros of living here in San Jose. So stay tuned. All right, hello, and welcome again. My name is Hiljin Sabangan. I am your San Jose, your Silicon Valley realtor. If you're thinking about living out here in San Jose, I'm great. I'm happy that you're here in my channel because I break down everything, the good and bad, the ugly, the pros and cons, the best neighborhoods, all good things and bad things about living here in San Jose. So if you're thinking about moving out here, all my information will be down below in the description box. I want to be that person for you. I want to be that guide. I want to answer every single question that you may have if you're thinking about transplanting here to the Bay Area. So stay tuned, guys, because today's video, I'll be talking about the 5 pros of living here in San Jose. And, pro tip, stay for the fifth, because the fifth one is going to be a little bit more of my opinion, but it's going to be pretty much the reason why I keep coming back here to San Jose. So yeah, stay tuned for that fifth one and I'll break it down for you. So with that said, let's go ahead and log into the first reason why living in San Jose might be a great reason for you to come out here. And that is because of the weather. The weather out here is beautiful. Okay, it is February, it's the end of February. I'm looking outside and all I see is blue sky. There's not a cloud in sight, and I mean I'm pretty sure we're pretty much in the middle of winter. Okay, and it's sunny outside, maybe 70 degrees. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a hat. I feel a hat out here. I just took my dog out on a walk, and let me tell you, it's just great to know that you can look outside and pretty much know what what the weather is going to be. It doesn't get too hot. It doesn't get too cold. We don't get the extreme weathers like in other places. So if you enjoy being outside, the weather here in San Jose is very complimentary for that. Okay. Now, obviously, if you kind of like seasons, if you like a lot of rain, if you like snow, if you like dead heat, San Jose is probably not going to be the place for you. But if you like, just consistent weather, pretty much all year round, San Jose, the Bay Area is a great place for you to come to and to enjoy. So weather, first reason to come out here to San Jose. And number 2 is the diversity, right? There's a smorgasbord of different people out here. My parents, for example, I'm Filipino American. My parents emigrated out here from the Philippines. My best friend is half Mexican and half African American. My other best friend is straight African American. I went to a school full of diversity, full of diverse people. And it's just great to be able to go out to common places, grocery stores, to the gym, and just see so many different walks of life, right? It exposes you to different things. It keeps you out of your own kind of like bubble, and it gives you the opportunity to expand your horizon if that's something that you want to do, right? And the reason why there's so much diversity here in California is because just the job opportunity out here in California. There's big tech companies with Google, Facebook, Netflix, so forth, and they're always looking to hire people from outside of the United States, right? My parents, for example, they were here and English was not their first language, right? But they were able to come out here and just to build a life, to meet new people, and to be able to raise a family. And I am a direct result of that. So diversity is a big, if diversity and meeting new people, different cultures, and experiencing different cultures is something big for you, San Jose could be a great place for you to come out here and experience that. Number three reason, and it kind of piggybacks from the first two, is the location. Okay, so again, I'm gonna trace back. The number 1 reason was weather. Number 2 was diversity. Number 3, location. San Jose is considered is actually a really big city. one of the biggest cities, if I'm not mistaken, out here in California, right? Probably behind LA. San Jose is a close like second or third here in California. Now, the good thing about San Jose, though, is it's centrally located here in the Bay Area. So say you wanted to go to San Francisco, that's a 45-minute drive, which is not bad at all, right? Easy day trip. You could even go and just spend half a day and come back. If you wanted to go see the Golden Gate Bridge or the Fisherman's Wharf, have some clam chowder, that's it. That's within shot. Oakland, California. Oakland sometimes has a kind of a weird rap for whatever reason, but I go there a lot. You know, my mom actually lived out there when she first moved from the Philippines. So I had, you know, distant memories of being out there every single weekend to see family and to hang out with my cousins. But, you know, it's beautiful out there. It has its own culture. And honestly, a lot of my friends that I graduated with, they actually have condos out there because they live in Oakland, but they work in San Francisco. So they make that commute. They take public transportation, which is the BART. It takes them about 10, 15 minutes to get to their job. And then after work, they just come back 15 minutes back to Oakland and, you know, with their family. Also, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is about a 30, 45-minute drive out away from San Francisco. Santa Cruz is our beach, right? You could go out there and swim in the Pacific Ocean. There's also a beautiful boardwalk where you can ride roller coasters, have some cotton candy, play carnival games, so far and so forth. Now, for all you hikers, Yosemite's out here. Yosemite's about a 2.5-hour drive away, but you know, I've spent, you know, a day trip out there, Yosemite. I would actually drive the night before, sleep at a cabin close by to Yosemite, and spend the whole day just hiking in beautiful Yosemite. And just that park is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's very peaceful. One of the favorite things I like to do on the weekend with some buddies. And how can I forget Lake Tahoe? For all you skiers, for all you snow people out here, Lake Tahoe is about a 3-hour drive away. Which is not bad at all, obviously. But if you want, you could actually fly out there to Rito, which is not too far from Lake Tahoe either, and enjoy, you know, a snow day, a snow trip, throw some snowballs, make some snow angels, you know, spend time with your significant other, your family. San Jose is centrally located, as I said. It's close to a lot of things. You don't have to fly or take an airplane unless you want to enjoy all of these great things. So one of the great reasons to be out here in San Jose, the location. Number 4 is another piggyback, is the recreation scene in California, in San Jose. I mean, is awesome. Okay. Now, again, we have great weather. There's a great diversity of different peoples in the location. It's centrally located. So you're within reach to a lot of things. And also, you could go out there and enjoy it, right? They're great places to hike if you don't want to go to Yosemite, for example, right? There's what? Camp Campbell, which is in Campbell, a 15-minute drive from San Jose, where you're in the middle of the rainforest, huge 100-foot redwood trees that have been around for over hundreds of years. You could go out and just kind of enjoy that different just niche, that different pocket of forest out there, and see different wildlife, and just you feel like you're in a whole different world when really you're just 10 minutes away from where I grew up. It's amazing. Now, you could even go out there and enjoy playing basketball at a park. You know, I used to do that all the time, you know, in my early 20s, not as much now, but, you know, have a basketball in my car and then just drive around and see which parks have, you know, different basketball games going out. You know, I also, you know, have a glove and a baseball in my trunk. Anytime I want to go out and just toss a baseball around, you know, have a picnic. These are sort of things that you can do pretty much year round because the weather's great. So many other people are doing it, and it's just within reach. It's just close by. So, you know, so basically anyone who likes to be outside and enjoy activities, San Jose could be a really good reason for you to come out and enjoy that sort of thing. The 5th and final reason, and it's a little different. Again, it's kind of a little bit more in my opinion, but it's opportunity, right? Opportunity. As I said before, my parents immigrated here from the Philippines, right? Obviously, the Philippines is a third world country, a little bit, more poverty out there. But they were able to come out here to California to, the first they came out here to Mountain View. Obviously, my mom was in Oakland, as I mentioned before, but they were able to, build their way up and to raise a family out here in the Bay Area, right? Obviously, you have to start kind of lowering the ladder and then work your way up to be able to make a living and to raise your family and to provide. Now, you probably hear it all the time, like San Jose is super expensive, right? The Bay Area, Silicon Valley, very expensive to live in, which is true. But the opportunity is there if you want to be able to build a life and to actually make it out here in Silicon Valley. Why is that? Because there's good paying jobs out here. It's higher versus a lot of other counties and other states. Like the minimum wage is higher, for example. And if you're able to grow and work your way up and stay within the company, you could be paid and rewarded very handsomely, so long that you put in the work to do that. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. That is pretty much the five pros of living out here in San Jose. Again, these are just the 5 pros. My next video, I want to actually talk about the 5 cons, right? Because there's no such thing as a perfect place to live. Let's be real. And I want to tell you, I want to be authentic. I want to be real. I want to give you the good and the bad, the pretty and the ugly for living out here in San Jose, and just kind of have you hear it from someone who's lived here pretty much his whole life. So yeah. Anyways, that's about it, guys. That's the outro. Again, if you are looking to move out here to San Jose, like and subscribe, hit that bell button, because I will be coming out with weekly videos, and I do want to be that person, that guide that will help you make that decision if San Jose is the place that you want to come to raise your family and to start your life or continue your life and build your career. So yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Until the next video, stay safe and be well, team. Bye.